6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in church, 13 in church, 14 in church, 15 in church. 16 is when I started leaning towards the world. That's when I started dibbling, dabbling, and drinking. And you absorb the spirit who you hang with. I started hanging with drug users, and then I started using drugs. I started hanging with drug dealers and started dealing drugs. Now this went on for a long time. My mom said once I hit 18, I turned into the devil. But she never gave up on me. She always spoke good things about me. She would always tell me, that's not my son, that's not Andre, that's not you. Why are you letting the devil do you like that? So years go on, I'm still in the street. I was homeless for 6 months by choice because I was still using and under the influence and was too embarrassed for people to see me struggling the way I was. Started hanging with people who were stealing and robbing. Again, as I said earlier, you absorb the spirit who you hang with. Then I started stealing and robbing and end up getting locked up. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, probably 6 or 7 times. Did 3.5 years incarcerated. Once I got out, that didn't change me because I wasn't fed up yet. Got into a fight and got shot in the streets. A guy tried to kill me. Aimed a 12-gauge shotgun at my chest, 8 foot away from me. And this was the first time I ever heard God's voice, that small, still voice, because he was aiming at my chest, trying to kill me. And I heard that small, still voice tell me to jump. And when I heard that voice, I jumped. Now, if I hadn't have jumped, he would have killed me. If I would have just jumped straight up, he would have took my whole leg off. But I jumped and turned to the side, and he caught me on my left leg. Still didn't stop after that. I hadn't had enough. So I continued to hang with the same people. Continued to run with the same crowd until I hit rock bottom. I started to feel, at first I was enjoying the things that I was doing, but as I began to do it more, I started not to enjoy it as much. So I'm robbing, I'm stealing, I'm doing all of this, and I lost everything 2 times. Apartment, cars, lost it all 2 times. This last time, I had to humble myself and call my parents to come pick me up. So I made that phone call. It was a tough phone call. And they came and picked me up. They took me home. Now, one thing they didn't do, they didn't beat me down and tell me how bad of a person I was. You should have did this, and how could you do that? No, they didn't do that. What they did was fed me one of my favorite meals. They showed me the love of God. That's what converted me. So I started the Andre Sheard Foundation. Started off with 2 kids. Now I can get up to 20, 30, 40 kids. And what I do is teach them biblical principles. I feed them free meals. And we just go and do fun stuff in the community or in Quincy, you know, to keep them occupied and out of trouble, because I think it's very important that we plant that seed. I like to catch them at age 5, 6, 7, 8, because I think that's when they pick up the most. And I just want to plant that seed. Am I going to save everybody? No, but at least I can plant that seed. And I think it's very important that we pour into the next generation, because those are our future leaders. So not only do we teach them, but we spread love in the community. We feed the elderly, the handicapped. Quarterly, we feed them free meals, show them that they're not forgotten about. For the moms, we try to help them out any way we can. We built a reading room. I partnered up with Hannibal LaGrange University, and we built a reading room. So a lot of people ask, why do I do what I do? Well, back in the day when I was dealing drugs, I did it for a long time, and I destroyed communities. And I made a covenant, a promise with God. Anywhere I move, I'm going to help build up communities. And that's why I do what I do. So I encourage you to be that good Samaritan, to be that good neighbor. It doesn't matter about your financial status, your social background, what color you are. It's not a suggestion. The Bible says it's a command.